I'm going to reach across the aisle and defend Ludwig here, despite, you know, him operating a right-wing news channel called MAGA Mail. Will you be wearing a suit tomorrow? Hell yeah, I'll be wearing a suit tomorrow. I got the fitties planned out. Last night I ended the broadcast. It was like an 8-hour non-stop talking about the news session. And like, I will admit, I am definitely not as vibrant nor as young as I once was. Okay? Because I looked through my analytics last year, and I looked through like what I was doing last election cycle, not last year, in 2020 specifically, and I was 4 years younger than I am now. You look burned out as not gonna lie. I mean, I'm in a great mood overall, in spite of everything that's going on. You know, I just, you know, I'm having fun with it. I'm having fun, and I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling happy. Regardless of all the dumb shit and the drama and the media cycle and all of this stuff that's going on, I am still very much happier than I have been in quite a long time. However, I think the overall energy that I have has kind of gone away in comparison to the years prior. And what I mean by that is, what's that website? Is a Twitch tracker that usually shows you. It shows you your streams. Oh, here it is. Okay, I found it. I was looking through a Twitch tracker yesterday. Like, this is my lifetime hours watched, right? And it shows you the duration of the streams. And if you look back at like 2020, yeah, my max viewership after the election skyrocketed, obviously. But leading up to the election, my max viewership was at like 27K, with the average viewership being at like 21K. And then it grew and grew and grew. But one thing that I noticed is that I was putting in 10 hours every day, dude. 11 hours, 9.4 hours, 9.9 hours. November 2nd, 11.3 hours. Max viewership at 53K. Average viewers at 28K. 11 hours. And if you look at it now, if you look at it like right now, you know, yes, my overall community has grown. My max viewership has grown. My average viewership has grown. But the duration is just like at 8, I just tap out. Yeah, I was absolutely, yeah. 2020 was the year that I streamed 42% of the entire year. My point is, back then, I was definitely way more insane. Let's just say. Back then, I was in a different world, grinding my freaking ass cheeks off, and I still am. But what I'm trying to say is, I'm in a much healthier mental space now, in spite of the fact that, you know, there's probably a lot worse shit that I'm covering and a lot more naysayers and psychotic weirdos out there. Lamau back then, I mean, it's 4 years ago. That's like a long time. Do you guys ever go back and rewatch my old streams to see if like my shit is just like identical? Don't do it too much, because you're gonna realize that I just like repeat the same shit over and over again, and you're gonna be like, damn, this dude has like just been endlessly repeating himself in perpetuity for decades, dude. Anyway, last night ended the broadcast. What did I do? Absolutely nothing. It's just time for me to chill, you know? I am desperately trying to do my very best to just like be a normal human being, have a normal life, and just like not go crazy, right? Do you started watching any Mike Israetel? I know you've spoken of him, but are you a fan? Yes, I'm a massive fan of Dr. Mike Israetel. Not only am I a massive fan of him, I will also be hanging out with him in a couple weeks. So I'm very excited to do that as well. But yeah, Dr. Israetel thinks robots are going to solve all our problems. Lamau, listen, I don't have to agree with every single thing that he says. Okay, calm the down. We got Edinger Mentum coming on tomorrow as my khaki Kernaki, obviously. And, you know, we'll be doing that. I think I'm supposed to be linking up with like CBC, Canadian Broadcasting, linking up with Ryan Grimm, linking up with a bunch of other people that you know, the usual suspects will be around. We'll have some people on today as well, potentially. And that's it. Also, Austin will not be in the building. Austin will not be in the building, even though I thought he would be in the building. He is not in the building. So shouts out to Austin. He just straight up is not coming. He's not showing up. That's what he said. So that's where we're at. He's going to be tuning in from Discord, which is really fucked up, I think. I told him like you have to come here in person, and I also told him that out of pure spite, I might not even have him on if he doesn't show up in person, even though he is my my pollster, my poll guy. So we'll see. The Tim Pool treatment, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, it brings me no joy to reveal this information to you. We have this just in. Joseph Robinette Rogan has officially endorsed Donald Trump. Shocking absolutely zero people, I think. I suspect this will not come as a surprise. Joe Rogan's demise was fairly transparent. This is kind of what like destroyed Alex Jones as well, in my opinion, and like removed the edge from his commentary. He used to be a more fun person to watch. He is now officially a bought and sold man, a charlatan. He went mainstream. Dog, he is a mainstream celebrity. Of course he went mainstream. I don't think Joe Rogan's community is that shocked by this. They constantly rip on him. My goat is washed. Shocking, Joe. Shocking. It's astonishing how a guy like Joe was once an outsider who was critical of things, and now he just falls to everyone around him in his little Austin crowd. Yeah. I think that's going to be more consequential for Joe Rogan than anybody else. I feel like there's definitely like still a subsect of dumb people in the Joe Rogan fan base that probably still think he's like an independent guy. You know what I mean? And they're going to see this and be like, oh, I don't know if I like that. Even if people themselves are pro-Trump, I could totally see like a pro-Trump Joe Rogan lover saying that they don't appreciate that Joe Rogan openly endorsed Donald Trump because he's like supposed to be like an enlightened guy, and he's kind of sold out. He's kind of sold out basically by doing this. He's independent though. No, bitch. You can't be independent after endorsing one of the two major parties like that. Are you crazy? Oh, here it is. Here's the guy I was talking about. Dude, what the I already voted for Kamala. I assumed you weren't endorsing anyone, so I took a guess. Is there any way for me to change my vote now? This sucks. Connor. Anyway, what is this? Real drama. Finally. Real drama, real news. He's a hypocritical, lying, blockhead, beta bitch bro. Logan Paul called out Ludwig for claiming he doesn't drink Prime, alleging that he fills his personal bottles with water. Finally, some real motion, dude. Finally, some real motion. Some real ass motion. MAGA male getting called out. Yeah. Finally, some right-wing infighting. Okay. October surprise came late. I'm going to reach across the aisle and defend Ludwig here, despite, him operating a right-wing news channel called MAGA Male. I'm been a Democrat my entire life until today. Trump's America over Biden's America, and it's not really close. No, Faze Banks. We lost him. We lost Faze Banks, dude. We lost him. We were tricked into believing if we voted for Trump last election, we were bad people. Not again. At least not me. Sorry. I'm looking strictly at the facts. Fact is, inflation is at an all-time high. The U.S. dollar has lost nearly 20% of its buying power in the last 4 years. I cannot express how alarming and scary this is. And for the first time in U.S. history, the next generation of Americans will most likely be worse off than we were. First of all, no, that's not the first time in the next generation of Americans will be most likely worse off than we were. What? Brother, you're in the generation that is worse off. Like, you individually are not worse off than your parents, but like our generation is already worse off than our parents in terms of, not being able to retire, not being able to buy a house, that kind of thing. Typically, I wouldn't care one way or another, but this seems to be the most important by far election of my lifetime. Dude, they're so libbed up, dude. Yo, Republicans are so libbed up. This is why I still don't think Trump is going to win, by the way. This is the most important election of our lifetime. If you phase the up, you got to vote for Donald Trump. Oh my God. No, this is not satire. Also, I don't think he's going to end up voting. Watch the most recent Joe Rogan podcast featuring Elon Musk, both historically Democrat, for more information as to why. Notice Trump/Vance's willingness to answer questions in the total silence on the side of Harris/Waltz. Again, food for thought. Okay, can I just say, Faze Banks' entire summarization is everything I've told you about a specific type of guy. I wasn't referencing him when I was talking about like my apolitical voters who are like low propensity voter friends, but he fits that bill so perfectly. I don't care, still phase the up. Oh, me too, brother. Please, whatever decision you make, ultimately just please make the decision to vote. Oh my God, he's so libbed up. He's saying like, no matter who you vote for, just vote. I'm done with this country, bro. What Elon Musk, Beyonce, or Taylor Swift have to say. At the end of the day, we're all rich and we'll be fine. Wait, what do you mean we're all rich, bro? Is he just talking to other members of Faze? Like, what do you mean? Can you survive in America where milk is $20 a gallon? That's the question to ask yourself. Oh, he's saying the people listed are rich. How do I revote? Lol, I already voted for Kamala. Phase up.